2nd and 10. Throw it. Nix. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Drive will start on the ground, and the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Boye Mafe in on the tackle. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here is Allen. He keeps it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
He's got it from tight end. That's Andrew. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. 56.
Throwing again. It's Allen. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Play action. Here's Allen. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Now a give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
319! Off 52.
A run on 1st and goal. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Again, and problems. He loses the football near his own goal line.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
1 yard on the play.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the goal line and in. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Broncos 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Maxwell Hairston on the stop. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Troy Franklin. Touchdown Broncos. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Allen. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. Here's a run going left. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. Rolling to the left. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action now. Here's Allen. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down. Now Allen. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Down 80.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. So Sean McDermott going to send on the field goal unit now. No issues there. This one is good. And the Bills move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7th. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here.
Check.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Rolling right, again, working deep downfield. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
27-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Straight ahead goes Harvey. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. He'll bang that one through. It's good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll finally be tracked down at the Bills' 34-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 31 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll throw. It's Nix. The second down throw is incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
Nix from the gun on third down. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains level.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. On play action, Allen. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Handoff now for Harvey. And he's into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and great. That's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. In motion comes Andrews. 1st and 10, and it's Allen. A very dangerous throw, but somehow It is complete. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Bills first down.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Forced out left. 22 yards to pick up there. First down, Buffalo.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's in! Touchdown, Bills.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Ties the game 24-44.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the give, this is Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, it's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. Down the sideline. And he will score. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point. Up and good. Broncos will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 31-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. Allen now on second down. That one is complete to Hartman. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Bills.
From the gun, here is Allen. Oh, a waffle throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Allen going to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To the air once more is Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. Going to bring up 4th down. Allen going to throw for it. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd and 7.
A run once more. That's Harvey. To the 45. How about that run all the way down to the 25-yard line? A big one here in the 4th quarter. It covers 51 yards.
First down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready.
Working in the middle, that's Harvey. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
Hold on, set.
On the give, it's Harvey. And this a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down. And third and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Here's a 3rd and 10. A run with Harvey. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend early.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
Kill. Ready. My name is...
Here's Harvey. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ready.
Again, it's Harvey. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's got it! And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this two-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Regular. Look out.
He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Johnny Barron. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On the ground, this is Harvey. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9.
Second and a yard. Again, it's Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
In less than a yard.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They are moving on in these playoffs. They won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.